Hello, I'm Bookface. I have had a very rough day. So just as a simple start, let me just point out how this is actually my second time voicing this because the first time, I guess iCloud was full or some crap like that, and I ended up losing that bit of the recording. Not a huge deal because it's just me sitting and talking for 9 minutes, but man, it's 9 more minutes of talking I have to do, which is tiring. Especially because I wasn't even sure if I was going to do this video today, because like I said, I've had a very rough day. Have I mentioned to you how I've had a very rough day? Anyway, love the start to these videos. It's a 0 to 100, 2.99, I don't know, free shipping. Anyways, um, but yeah, so I had the idea, totally original, uh, mixing cryptids together, which, if you know, are, I don't know. I've seen plenty of other people do fusing cryptids together. It's not a unique phenomena, but I bet you most of them don't have this combination of Yeti and Mongolian deathworm. Two pretty common cryptids, very different from each other. Combining a something or other foot tall, large ape from the Himalayas with a somewhat large worm that spits acid and electricity and lives in the desert. Hello, dog. I hear her howling. Uh, it's an odd combination. Here's a little spikies. Um, but yeah, I thought it would be an interesting challenge to try to somehow turn what's essentially an overglorified maggot, respectfully, into a giant humanoid creature with fur. I thought that would be an interesting challenge. I forgot how that sentence started, so I didn't really know how to end it, but that's fine, nothing new there. So, yeah, basically, I just drew the humanoid worm part, then I wasn't really sure how I was going to add the hair on top of it, so I just kind of put it around the edges, which isn't the best thing. Also, I'm just now noticing, like, I wanted his pose to be like some menacing, like in the top left thing of the Yeti figurine, which I actually have one of those, which is why I picked that reference. I was trying to do some roaring like that figure. It kind of looks like he's a flasher, like he's opening up his giant cryptid trench coat. Imagine having a trench coat big enough for this thing. I imagine him being like 10 something feet tall. Actually, I'll get to that later when we get to the tedious part that I don't want to have to talk over again. But I got it anyways, because I'm having the best luck day. Such a joyous day. So, yeah. Oh yeah, I also did the thing where I have his foot coming forward because I wanted to do a pose with this one. I've certainly gotten better at posing since this drawing, but I've never been good at posing, so that's not very much to say. Look at those stubby little toesies and stubby little fingers. Just to imitate the stubbiness of this whole worm thing. And are we here? Yep, we're here. Uh, Adding to the luck of the day is the dog's barking, so joy for joys. But yes, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I don't know if I mentioned this, so yeah, I didn't mention it yet. So I'm pretty sure right after this came right after door. It sounded like a door just opened up behind me in my room, which I am alone in, probably. Anyway, and now I'm just hearing blood. Stop, stop. You know what? You're gonna hear some dogs, but that's the quality of my videos. Maybe you hear a dog, maybe you don't. You can't prove anything. But anyways, like I was saying, so I think I drew this one right after I drew the Infernape one, the Blaze King, and I was so happy with how the incredibly detailed fire turned out that I was like, That's the secret to all my drawings. I just need to spend so much time that I can't possibly leave without some excessive detail. And that got real tiring real quick. And it clogs up the recording and takes like half the time to do just details on one feature. I'm improving. Maybe. Not mentally, but no one asked. And so I decided, hey, chaos reigns. And so I just do these wild scribbles and make that hair. And, this isn't my best idea ever, but it worked enough. Yep, trying that tool wasn't my best idea either. Although those do look very natural shapes and such. I don't know. I'm tired. I was tired doing this, I'm sure. Yeah. So this creature is called the ice worm. No, frost worm. I remember the names of things. That is a complete lie. I forget the names of everything. Even my own monster children, apparently. Is that just going to be the new canon of Bookface, that these are all his weird monster children? And he also speaks in the third person sometimes. Um. Anyways, if you like that version of canon, let me know. Making a canon for myself, and I have 56 subscribers. Love to see it. But, anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, it's called the frost worm. I imagine it being anywhere from 10 to 20 feet tall. So like a giant, like humanoid giant kind of thing. Not the description giant, but like a giant. Like 10, 20 feet, like a cyclops or a giant or a giant. I don't know. I don't remember words. But yeah, I imagine it lives sort of in because desert's just an area with a certain level of not rainfall. So deserts can be frozen. So a frozen desert with a mountainy, rocky area, because that encompasses a lot of the Earth, I'm sure. Just so much. The entire globe is actually just frozen desert covered in rocks. We just don't know it. That's what the scientists are hiding from us. Uh, you've heard of flat Earth. Now here's cold Earth. Now here's cold, rocky Earth theory. Ooh, that was a close zoom in on the crotch. A lot of hair detailing. Also, it just kind of looks like it looks very flat when you just have the hair just all around the edges. It doesn't look like it connects half the time. And there I am blurring it so it doesn't look too obviously, drawn. I like the geometric nature that I was able to take with the backgrounds, and there we are to the crappy shadows. I've started adding shadows to my drawings in more recent times, but I do it better than that, because I realized, hey, shading isn't actually the best way to do a shadow. So basically what I do is I just copy the whole drawing, and then um, I make that I completely shade it into nothingness, just pure black, and then I put it behind it, warp it a bit, and then make it barely even visible, and then boom, you have a shadow. And that's basically what a shadow is. Ooh, yellow for a second. And here we've got our final product, the frost worm. I'm pretty happy with it. Not my best drawing ever, but I feel like it's a very unique cryptid hybrid. It's very easy to group cryptids together that, look kind of similar and combine them, but I wanted to make something a little different. Nothing wrong with those a lot more linked together cryptid combinations. I just had something possess me and was like, Yeti and Deathworm. Kind of wish I had been able to come up with a better name for this. Like Yeti Deathworm is just lame. Mongolian Death Yeti. I don't know. Maybe I'll think of a more clever name after the fact and I'll put it in the description, but probably not. I'm too tired for that. Yeah, I don't have much to say, so I'm just gonna I'm just going to cut this off while I can. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye!